Friends. Oh, you didn't catch me. Hello, friends. Happy Monday. My mic is still sleeping. Audio is super loud as per usual. I can't be trusted. Alright. Thanks. I like this shirt a lot. It's really comfortable. I can't tell how off my color is because the color of my monitor that this is currently on is off, and I don't know how, like, the buttons are like touch buttons on the front of the monitor, and somehow Ro locked them, and I don't know how to unlock them. That better. The makeup's kind of creasing. My eyes started watering for some reason a couple minutes ago. But I am hungry, and I am a bit late to my lunch because I had an interview today. Yeah, she rubbed up against it and locked him. I don't know what happened. Things are looking up. But I usually do my lunch at like 2 o'clock or 2:30, but I was in a series of video calls, so I didn't have an opportunity. So I'm going to eat now. Hope everyone's weekend was good. I did end up going out yesterday. I didn't get canceled on. And I had a pleasant time. It was nice. It was like, it makes me feel like more human, I guess. That makes sense. It's like when I'm just in my room, like working every day at my PC, it just kind of, everything kind of starts to like run together. But like stepping out into the real world and interacting with humans and shit like that makes me feel more like a person again. I also finally, I know I've been resistant to it, but I finally got my resume together and I sent it out to either 2 or 3 places yesterday, and like I said, I already had an interview. Exciting. And I tried not to go over my time today though because I have stuff to do for it after the stream. But yeah, when you get stuck in your room all of the time, especially for the past few years because I've been, like I said, bedridden, it starts to feel like being on your own planet. And there's really not much world. And then you go out and interact with people and it's like, oh, I remember this. It was a good time. And it's not like I was expecting to be canceled on or anything like that. It's just typically when I start telling people that I'm doing things and whatever, that's like when things start going wrong for me. But I've been practicing doing all of that, and things have been going in a really positive way for me. Exciting. I'm becoming a person again, guys. A human. And I am so excited for it. I am so excited for, you know, getting into a typical job. Even if it's just part-time, I still have my, like, 1099 work and my freelance work that I do, so Even if it's just part-time, it's better than nothing for now. And it'll be another thing I can add to the resume of keeping myself consistent, because I've been consistent for a while. It took me a little bit to get on my feet, a little bit longer than I wanted to, like a month or so. And I was like really beating myself up because it was like I couldn't focus for longer periods of time to be able to like do, you know, work. And it was really beating myself up because I felt horrible about it. But now that I've been able to consistently show up for myself week after week after week, it's feeling great. And I woke up like so excited about a new place and like how I want to, you know, organize my stuff and shit like that. It's just, it's exciting. Oh man, I'm gonna get sticky shit everywhere. I'm a mess. I have not watched any more Lost. Not for like lack of wanting to, but like I said, I've just been watching Bionic Pig videos. And the majority of them are like bad traffic, like bad driving. I am kind of slacking on Lost. But it's okay because I have other shit that I can do for the stream. Like, it's not completely reliant on that. So I'll be able to do it in and out as I want to and as the interest peaks. It's an exciting time. I also haven't been watching any movies or anything. I get like really addicted to like one thing and then I just kind of stick with that until I run out. So I gotta wait till I run out of Bionic Pig videos and then maybe I'll go back to Lost. But overall with everything, it's been going good. My focus has been good. My mood has been great. And I started pretty quickly today after like, because I started going live, I pressed going live at like 2:58 instead of 3 o'clock, and didn't take too long to get started. So like I said, I gotta be out relatively on time today so I can get all the stuff done for that, for like work stuff that I need to. I also have to put in more hours because I didn't, normally I get to put in my hours in the morning, but because I had a series of appointments and stuff, I wasn't able to. Busy fucking Monday. And then tomorrow I have to like run out to the pharmacy and shit. Oh, one music festival. The second person I've heard being in a music festival this week. It's music festival season, everyone. I'm too old and too heat sensitive to do it anymore, but man, I miss the atmosphere. I love it so much. Yeah, but now that I'm... Oh, you were! That's the person that I knew was at that too. That's funny. I heard it was very dusty. It's funny. It's just the same. I was like, well, maybe there's multiple music festivals, because, you know, they do that a lot. It's 4. Not 6. Do this every week. So much dust. Yeah, I heard. The shower like afterward was just like mud. Not. Doesn't seem like a great time. But when I went to Riot Fest in Chicago, it was years and years ago, but when I went, it was so muddy because it was raining the entire time that it was like And even though like we had like because a lot of the music festivals that I went to like before Riot Fest were like at campsites like Nelson Ledges and things like that. So there is like showers, and you kind of you either do like a stall shower or like a camping shower kind of deal. But for Riot Fest, we had like an Airbnb, and we're still able to like clean up every day. But still, when you get home, that like post festival like shower, that's the shit. It feels so good. Where was that though? I wasn't familiar with the. Cause I'm pretty sure it was Ohio, but I'm not familiar with the penitentiary. The only thing that I know is Eastern State, but that's Philly. Today we're starting off with the Four of Wands and the Three of Goblets. Mansfield. Yeah, it was the. I heard it was the Shawshank Redemption place, but. It has Scoot stuff. Can't see the bottom of the chat. That's awesome. I would love to tour a place like that. Like, I wanted to tour Eastern State, but you need fun people to do that kind of shit with. But both of these, the Four of Wands, upright, the celebration and joy, and then the Three of Goblets upright is celebration, friendship, creativity, collaborations. That's where we're starting out today. Beautiful time. Oh yeah, when I was on the video call with my doctor, Ro was like sitting up here, and my doctor starts laughing at her, and she's like, "What are you feeding her?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "She's luscious." Damn. And I'll truth, this is probably the best that she's been for a while. She has only thrown up like once since being here, and it was like a hairball situation. But since I've been using like that de-shedding thing, this was the tool I got. I've been wanting a metal one for a while that doesn't have like the straight up spikes, because she has like really sensitive skin and she didn't like those. The ones that are like kind of like human hairbrushes that are like straight up. And I saw this. Somebody on TikTok was using one like this, and then this can flip up too. And I thought it would be, you know, better than the plastic one I was using, and it was. But holy shit, the amount of hair that comes off of that cat! Like every week, I can make like another her out of the fur, pretty much. So that she doesn't have to deal with as much like hairballs and things like that, because she doesn't have any teeth, so when she's trying to like shed her fur and shit, she goes again. I've thought about it. So she's actually lost a lot of mass that way. She's also eating more regularly. She eats her broths, and she gets a little salad every day, a couple pieces of lettuce. An army of Rose would be amazing. Could teach them to speak and be my minions. And that keeps her stomach pretty settled. So she's actually like eating regularly and going to the bathroom regularly. We haven't had any like potty issues, which she used to have a lot. The only thing is that the litter that I got, because I just got like the cheapest one that they had. Because she was using paper forever, but the system that we were using was not. Because we were just using liners instead of like scooping it out. So like once the paper got soiled, we would pull out the liner that's like a trash bag and put another one in. And it's just, it's wasteful and it's not easy. It's not something I can do every day, whereas like this litter I can. But I think she's allergic to it because she sneezes a lot. But she didn't start doing that until after I bought the 40-pound bag, so we gotta make our way through that. We're almost through it already. And then I'll try something else that's not as bad. But like the paper doesn't clump up, and I need it to. Also, I'm upset because the Instacart that I just got, I think it was Friday, that I got while I was on stream, they picked a really bad tub of lettuce, so her lettuce has already gone bad. But I can pick up some more tomorrow while I'm out. And while I did get messages back about those places that I inquired on, the apartments, I realized that I really can't do viewings yet because the vehicle situation is bad. So like I can rent a vehicle for a decent price, you know. I haven't had too many problems with the produce, but the lettuce was just absolutely soaked when I got it. And has just gotten browner and browner from there, so I gotta get some more. But like renting a car is like a decent price, like $60 a day, and then I could drive, because where I want to go is like at least an hour away, so I can be in a more populated area and have more access to like everything. But the problem isn't renting the vehicle, it's the fact that I have to Uber to the place to go pick up the vehicle, and the Uber is $50 one way. So it's $50 to take like a 15-minute ride to pick up my rental car, $60 a day to have the rental car, and then $50 like to drive back after I drop it off. And that's the part that I'm like, fuck, I gotta save up a little bit more. But we're getting closer and closer every day. I'm so excited for Ro to have a place where she can run around. Yeah, I mean, the hostesses are bad, but it's like, I get it, because like the closest place is 20 minutes away. Hi, baby. I don't want you messing up everything. Okay? Yeah, the litter sticks to her fur really bad. But yeah, the closest place is like 20 minutes away, and it's such like a rural town. It's not. Like when I went to the pharmacy in that town, because the one I go to that's like a mile away is the local town, which is smaller, but the closer like town. Like when I went to go to the Rite Aid there, it was like a 25-minute ride there. And like I looked on Google like Street View to see if there was some things around, because I had to take Ro with me that day, and just see like, I don't know, if there was like a PetSmart close or something that I could walk to, and it's just like a stretch of highway with like nothing for miles. It's like I gotta be in a more populated area. She did get a new toy yesterday. I've been wanting to get for a while, instead of like being the stick with like the string that are not as fun. I got these ones that are like wire, and you can take this Like, these are like charms. So I can take this charm off and then put the mouse or just the feathers. And it just clips on kind of like a necklace. And I have 2 of the sticks. And she's been really liking it. Because she lost, like, all the interest in just, like, the stupid stick ones that are the string ones that, like, you have to, like, pop them together so they come apart super easy, and they're not as fun. Don't eat that feathers. But these also, they came with a stand. I thought it was going to be a heavier stand that I could just put on the carpet, so, like, you could put this in. So while I'm working, you can just set it down and she can play by herself. It's so good to see you're so happy. I'm so excited. They're more fun to chase around because they bounce. The old lady needs a break. But yeah, I thought this was gonna be like a steadier stand that like I could just put on the carpet, but it's not. It's like sticky and it's got like a suction kind of deal. So I gotta figure out something to stick it to. Because I can't stick it to the wall. That would absolutely destroy the wall, and that's just not a nice thing to do in someone else's house. Apparently you can like wash it if it gets like, you should be able to like peel it off of like finished wood and stuff. And when you wash it, it can get sticky again, so I can move it if I need to. I thought about sticking it to the bottom of like my nightstand, but I don't think that'll work either. But yeah, she got it. She likes that one, and she likes the little bird. And she really likes feathers. And I was really excited about that. I've been wanting to get these for so long. And like I said, I have an extra one, so I can have one that's in the stand that she can play by herself, and then I can have one that's for me. I also saw on TikTok, there was a vet that went viral. She said one way that you can like enrich your cat's life is to do something different every day, like change their environment a little bit every day. And like somebody in a house, you know, could take like a chair from the dining room and put it in the living room, and then they have, ooh, why is this chair here? You know, that kind of thing. Because she doesn't really get to get out of this room much. And she's not really comfortable out there, even if she does take a little wander around. I've been doing what I call cat raves. So at night, I'll take my chair and then the cat tree and put like a towel, or I have like a big piece of fabric that's like almost like a blanket size, and it makes like a little cave thing for her to sit in. And I put her some of her toys, and I change the toys every day, so it's always different. And she gets catnip, and I leave one of the, because my like lamp that you see behind me, that one, I have 2 of those, and they're Wi-Fi lights, so I can change the color. And I'll put the color on something different. She always goes so hard on her gums that I'm afraid she's gonna cut them. And then sometimes I'll put the laptop on the floor too, which right now it's playing like a nature video. I also have downloaded like some cat games. It's just like a bird that darts around, or like a laser that goes around. And I'll put one of those videos on for her rave. She spends a couple hours before she eventually like comes to bed and lays with me. Just trying to make things more fun for her until I can get more space. Which I'll still continue to do these things, but I'll have more resources to do better things too. I love her so much. Good job! Good job! I didn't realize I was gonna be playing with the cat stream. It's not rare that she wants to play, it's rare that she wants to play at the same time that I'm available to play. But we gotta take a booty hole break apparently. But the next things that I pulled was the Fool, which is the person going on the journey, beginning the journey, and the Sun, which is always a positive thing. So we're starting a celebration on a new journey, collaboration with friends, under the positivity of the Sun. Things are going super well for us. This thing was only $10 too, this little toy thing. I gotta stop believing people when they tell me shit. Like, oh, I can't find that. Oh, that's too expensive. Lies! You're lying to me. The same with the brush. It was either like $14.99 or $9.99. It wasn't that expensive to get like the proper de-shedding brush. But luckily now I don't have to rely on anybody else, especially somebody who doesn't want to put in what I want to put in. Yeah. But am I surprised that I was lied to? No. I knew the whole time. But I was just called a bad person for not believing. So I just took them at their word, and their word was garbage. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it. It's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it. It's murder. Go crazy, berserker. She's tired. It's really annoying when I would like send links and on the, like, if you click the link for the product that I wanted, it shows what aisle it's on in the fucking store, and they can't even open their eyes. But luckily I don't have to do that anymore. I get to pick everything out myself, and look how happy she is. It's been very validating to get all the things that I wanted and have access to them to do it myself. I feel very validated. I feel very human again. I don't feel isolated anymore. Ooh! Six of Wands, inverted, is private achievements and personal definitions of success, as I've been saying. It's been very validating. I know I haven't like done much like content-wise, because I was like doing the podcast and everything, but I've just been putting more time into like my personal stuff to get myself in a better position, because once I get myself into a better, more comfortable position in my own place, I can have the freedom to make whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have to worry about anything else. Not that I do, I just like I don't like really like recording when there's people around and stuff. I feel silly. But in my own space, my own environment, I won't, and I'll be able to have like decent audio because I won't have to like run my stupid AC right behind me the whole time. And maybe I'll be able to afford to get new stream equipment because I still have like the starter pack from 6 years ago. The same Logitech camera and blue snowball that I started out with. Honestly, one of the things that would give me the best update would be graphics card, because like there's a lot of programs, especially NVIDIA and I think Streamlabs, that have like noise gates and things like that, but when I tried running them with my graphics card, it is too old. And like, to be fair, that is one of the oldest pieces still left besides on my like hard disk. Not sure how new my solid state is, but my motherboard got replaced in like 2020. My power supply I replaced in 2019, but the graphics card I got in like 2019, 2020-ish, but it was already like it was an old model that somebody had taken out of their PC and replaced with a better one. I'm like, hey, can I have that? You're not using it, can I have it? Well, now she needs a snack. Now, so put the lovers to their lovely shape of water. It's not. The book isn't totally glued all the way in, so those pages slide out. The lovers depends on the cards around it. It has no inherent good or bad meaning. Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. The choices that the Lover's card forces us to make are mutually exclusive, so they always involve a sacrifice. The decision must be taken in the light of truth and that radiates from above. Below, the characters float in unstable equilibrium. So, like last week, we had the Lovers come after the Hierophant, or the Hermit, which was internal change happening for the sake, internal change happening in a decision made within oneself for a positive result overall. So it represents a decision to be made, but we have celebration, a new journey under the light of the sun, personal achievement of success. I would say the Lover's decision is a positive one coming in. Man, you know what I learned yesterday too? A song that I have as one of my alarms, because my 2 alarms are they're both from Star versus the Forces of Evil. I know online that that's a controversial show, but that's probably the most problematic thing about me, so just eat me. But one of the songs is Space Unicorn, which I thought was original for the show. But apparently it's not. It's a Perry Grip song. Which Perry Grip was a channel on YouTube. And they're the same people who did the Breakfast Burrito song that used to be played on my stream, like, every day. Especially when I lived in Arizona, because I was obsessed with breakfast burritos. I think even our channel points were breakfast burritos at some point. Can't beat a good breakfast burrito, man. And I've only, like, obviously I've had more breakfast burritos in my life. I've made them myself, but I've only had my uncle's breakfast burritos, like, once or twice in my life, and they were the best ones. Yeah, he puts the Mexican spices in it and all that. I should have spent more time learning. Not that it's not something I can't learn. Is that is there too many negatives in one sentence? Ooh, so the decision is going to be, or going to bring. Oh, it's inverted. Never mind. It was extra responsibility upright, but inverted. It's doing it all, carrying it all, doing the damn thing, releasing expectations of the outcome. I would say that's pretty solid for where we're at. Woo. Can't tell if the Ace of Discs was supposed to be inverted or not. I think they were all supposed to, because they got messed up. Typically don't like when I get spat at 4 cards at a time, but the first one that I saw was the Magician, who again is Master Manifester. Making your own dreams come true. And then Ace of Discs was new financial or career opportunity. Positive. The Empress is sitting and receiving energy and allowing those around us to take care of us, while also holding a place of germination and growth, and not necessarily like motherhood literally, but representation of the mother. And then discs upright, which, like I said, they were all inverted, but I think it's just because like they all got messed up when they shot out. As well, financial security, long-term success. This 10 is the completion of a cycle, and discs always go towards the physical aspect. Beautiful things happening in this space. We're on the right path finally. Yeah, also with just watching YouTube videos, YouTube clips of streams. I haven't got to really get videos for the video share or the comment section stuff. which is unfortunate, but it's a good thing that I'm not spending time numbing myself. I've also been, like, when I get nervous for things, I get, like, a lot of anxiety because a lot of stuff is very new for me. Or at least, not necessarily, I haven't done it before, but I haven't done it in, like, 10 years, or, you know, or meeting new people is always nerve-wracking because it's people. And it's rare that the people that you meet in online spaces are what you expect them to be. And so, like, when that time comes up to meet and whatever, I get really anxious, or like before my interview I got really anxious. And typically I would either, like, in my previous life, which is, you know, pre-June, I would have smoked to make myself feel more comfortable. But I also have like prescribed, of course, because I've been regular with a psychiatrist for years now. So I would have like an Ativan or something, but my prescription is like 0.25, so it's like really, really tiny. But I still like feeling the need to take one to feel like more calm. I haven't done that at all. I haven't taken anything to get me through the anxiousness. I've just, you know, faced it head on for the first time in so long. And I'm really proud of myself for that. It means I can show up more authentically for the people around me and for myself. I thought being high all the time was my personality, but turns out I just didn't cope well. And it's difficult to cope a lot of the times when deep down on certain levels you know that you're not making the best choices for yourself. It means you never show up authentically. And that's the most important thing for me lately, is showing up for myself, whether it's, you know, working every single day or doing the art or whatever it is that my brain wants to do. Allowing myself to do those things and not put it off. Because, like, if I give myself like a set amount of hours or something that I want to put into something, and then I, you know, end up stuck in freeze mode, which, you know, like last month and stuff, I was fighting a lot. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Where was I going with that? That poll just made no sense, so it threw me off. Oh, if I had a set time, like, I want to, you know, get to this amount, or I want to do this amount of hours. If I got stuck in freeze mode and wasn't able to complete that, you know, whatever it was, my task I set for myself that day, I would end up putting off things like, you know, enjoying a game, as I talked about a lot, or making some art, or even going to bed, or like doing my showers and stuff. I just procrastinate it because I keep telling myself I still have to do that. So being able to show up for myself early in the day and complete the goals that I want to means that, like, once I hit that point, I can, you know, allow myself to have some fun for a little bit. Ooh, we got a backwards one. Kind of like when you have ADHD, a lot of the times, like, things get put off because it doesn't necessarily feel right to start something. Like, you know, telling yourself, even on your day off, being like, I really need to take out the trash today, and then you just procrastinate and you don't do that thing, and it just eats at your brain constantly. of like, I need to take out the trash, I need to take out the trash, I need to take out the trash. So you can't allow yourself to relax and enjoy something until you get up and take out the trash. So being able to, like, first thing in the day, take out the trash, the rest of the day is like, do whatever the fuck I want. So finding that balance within myself has been easy. 7 of Goblets, again, more opportunities and choices to come. The world is your oyster? I don't know what that was. I was channeling something. I'm not responsible for that. No, I'm kidding. I don't channel. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I go on vibrations. That's another thing too, is like when you're convincing yourself that the people around you are better than they are for you, like on a vibrational level you can feel that it's not good to be like around these people, and you don't realize how exhausting it is simply to exist in places like that until they're gone and it's suddenly breath of fresh air. And you get to meet new people that you don't have to tone yourself down for. Convincing yourself like, oh, this person's good for me, so I have to act whatever way to keep them happy so they stay around me. Fuck that. Ah! Stop yelling at me. Yeah, strawberry seed in my teeth. That's why I did that. It wasn't like a Shakespearean bite my thumb at you. Clear thoughts, intentions, and feelings within our opportunities. It's nice to be like around people that like you aren't dysregulated to be around, which a lot of the times, because of, you know, how the society teaches you and a lot of our beliefs about, you know, any type of relationship, whether it's, you know, friends or whatever. Like getting all this initial excitement and like shakiness and all of that is like a positive thing, and it means whatever they want it to mean. But being able to be secure and relaxed around somebody, so much better. Let me tell you. Regardless of the outcome, like I said, letting go of like all outcomes. That is an 8, not a 7. Movement, fast-paced change, with clear thoughts and intentions. Things are gonna pick up quickly, my dude. And dude, it is Wand City today. Last week was all goblins. This week is all wands. Decisions. I gotta switch because I don't think that one's copyright free anymore. My music choices are so old. Yeah, inspiration, new opportunities, growth, and potential. Wands are all about action. Wands are fire, whereas goblets are water, emotions, emotional healing, things like that. Wands are fire. Wands are taking action into your everyday actions, your everyday thoughts and choices that form your new path. This is one of the better ones too. Sometimes NCS, no copyright sounds, like, really knocks it out of the park, I will say. Sometimes it's like, wow, I can't believe this is fucking... These are free music! Alright, for the first time in a long time.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now.
We got standard playing cards. I'm using the Galaxy deck because it doesn't have writing on it. These ones do kind of have... I made communication things. Way. Alright, so Hearts in the standard deck follows very similar to Goblets, which is emotions. Heart, love. It also has to do with like sharing pleasure. Not sharing pleasure, but like sharing with others, and also pleasure. Ooh, and Jax, or in the tarot deck is the valet, or page, some people call it. And he is. Does that make sense? There was a reverse thing, but I think that's tarot, the way my notes are written. I was like, you can't really reverse the playing cards. I don't have like an up and a down. But Jax valets represent an initiation, a start, a beginning, and on a heart would be a start of relationships, start of connections, new people that get you. Hearts can also be healing. And then for spades, ooh, negativity problems. But when you have a heart, figuring out how to read my own little chart that I made. So it can either be emotional pain within these new relationships, ooh, or it can represent physical or emotional healing. This could be a start of new after a painful situation, because like when you start new relationships after not being around people who see your value and, you know, fully see you. That was something that came a few times in videos that I was watching recently, of like being with or being around somebody who doesn't fully see you, kind of like eats at you. So you want to be around those people who do fully see you without having to constantly explain yourself. And I think the video that I was watching, she said, it's like being in a bad relationship is kind of like being on a YouTube debate channel type deal. Being in a YouTube debate video, YouTube panel, debate panel, that's what it was. Words of where, like, no matter how much one side explains itself to the other, they do not hear or see the other person's point of view. They like literally refuse. And you don't want to be in relationships that make you feel like you're on a debate panel. Forcing you to constantly express your side. So getting through that emotional pain in like newer relationships. Because healthy relationships will trigger you when you're, you know, after being in that shit, like being healing and whatever. They will bring pain, but it's how you cope with it instead of turning into toxic ways as you have before. But if spades and negativity, two is always like the polarity. So the polarity or polarization, points of contention within two sides. I'm not as practiced with the regular cards. Tarot's not the same as cartomancy. I already dumped out my tea leaves. Maybe we'll do that next week or something. Because that's one I haven't done in a while. I don't really have a guide for it though. I have to like find a guide of symbols online because it's impossible to, not impossible, but it would take a really, really long time and a lot of effort to write out all the possible symbols that come within tea reading. It's a lot of pages. And not like a page or like like a jack page. Yeah, twos are can be cooperation or conflict within a negative. Get out of here. Yeah, banned. The twos can represent cooperation or conflict. That's what I mean by the polarity. Either you figure out a way to like come together and expand, or you figure out a way to fall apart and expand individually. And then of course aces again is creation. It's the beginning. So the polarity within and the emotional pain within will lead to a new beginning within. That is showered with good luck, growth, for social interactions. I'm a person. So it's the start of good things again, within finding balance within that. Oh, that's so pretty. Within those relationships. So, when a club falls on top of a spade, is creation, service to others, and good luck. Clubs bring good luck anyways. The start. I don't remember what if I had a system on writing these out or if I was just randomly going on my own brain. But this is just a standard bicycle deck. I have two of them, and within the realm of the cartomancy like rules and things like that, I have that written down. So I tried to follow those a little bit when doing and making the communication deck, but it was just something to do. at the time. These decks are so warped because I've had them for so long. They one is significantly worse than the other, but I used to take these in my bag everywhere with me because one of the games that I teach people is Spite and Malice, which is a 2-deck game. And so, like, when we would have, you know, everybody getting together for, like, festivals, we could sit down and play some during the day as a way to pass the time until, like, shows start. Or they've been used for waterfall and drinking games. So much. A lot of life in these cards. They've been with me forever. Probably since I was a teenager, I've had these two. Yeah, that's relative to my practice. Some of these are. I don't know what this is about, but if you're experiencing doubt and worry, be honest and write a letter. And listen, sometimes writing a letter is one of the best things that you can do to work through some stuff. One of the not tactics. Is it tactics? I don't know. One of the ways that I was working through some stuff is the daily practice, which is writing down like all of your fears and resentments, writing down, you know, things that upset you, or even writing a letter to somebody and then just ripping it the fuck up and throwing it away. Never send that fucking thing. If you need to explain yourself, do it, but don't ever show it to somebody else. Eat it. When I was young, I used to do something very similar, and I would write wishes and wishes and I don't know, things that upset me, because a lot of the times if I wrote things like in a journal or whatever, they would be read, and then I would get punished for what was ever in the journal. So I started burning them. I would write them on like a small piece of paper and then burn it. I had no idea I was doing witchcraft at the time, but here we are. You're on the right path. Okay, some of these are relative to my practice, which is stuff. Everything I ever wanted in material goods. Equal equality. Very similar to justice, which is funny. Not the justice, the balance, but the everything I ever wanted in material goods. I was just saying that. I was just speaking that out into the world of like stupid ass like cat toys and cat brushes that I wanted and was never able to get, and now I have the access to get them myself. Cards be screaming today. The kings are completion. Yeah, the final evolution, the top of that. Ooh, they can also represent a male friend or rival. But like mastery of that thing, so like the epitome of whatever it is, having full mastery, and within an emotional card or emotional space like the hearts is fully mastering your emotions to get the balance of love that you are owed. That is your birthright. There's a British dude that's like a Reiki healer. And he always says that. He always says birthright, and I just like the way he says it. I have a dragon deck too, but it's not as fun. It's like, it's pretty on this side with the dragons, but then it's just regular. Except these. These are kind of cool. They say dragon on his armor. You're a bicycle though, which I do like. It's my favorite brand of playing card. Oh, that's where it is. Just like wondering where the other Joker was. The deck's still nice, but the box got wet, and my the Stargazer deck also got wet, so I filled in some, like where they stuck together and I had to peel them apart. There was like the white reveal, so I just like colored them in with like blue and black Sharpies. We also have all of these. This deck, oh my god. It's like coming apart. I've had this deck since I was literally a kid. It's one of my favorites. Jaxer, Winnie the Pooh with a little butterfly. Love these. The reason I had these in a bag in my desk is because I was gonna, like, when I had the beige wall behind me, I was gonna put, like, colored cardstock. Not cardstock. What is it? Maybe it is cardstock. I don't know, I put them away. But I was gonna put, like, different colored. It's not construction paper, it's more stiff than that, so I think it is cardstock. But I was going to put some playing cards on it behind me as like a background, but then I just decided to move my desk to give Rose some more floor space. Got Cinderella, who doesn't have ears. It's a whole conspiracy about Cinderella, and like, this shit does not have ears. Oh, these are pretty. They're purple. I have to do it like that because of the reflection. Those are fun. There was a while that the dollar store was making or selling all of these. They're bicycle. Yeah, bicycle brand, Disney, copyright as well. And they were selling them for like $1 or $2, so I had a bunch of them. Toy Story. Toy Story 3. That's not the one I quote all the time. I always quote Toy Story 2. I don't know why. The original Toy Story movie was way more impactful in my childhood, but for some reason, I always quote Toy Story 2. I didn't even like that one very much because I don't really like Jessie, but I still quote Jessie all the time. And the Prospector. Yeah, they're fun. I love Rex. So lanky. This one is also bicycle? Yeah, this one is also bicycle. I have no idea what the Winnie the Pooh ones are. Oh, they're bicycle! Oh, shit. I have no idea. I think the only other ones... I have the SpongeBob ones, which are also bicycle. These ones are super fun. But for some reason, nobody likes playing Spite and Malice with these. Like these ones and the Toy Story ones and stuff, because they're not... Patrick for the Wild. They're not black and red. or like just have the white background. And everyone always complains that they're not as easy to play with. I'm like, how? You can clearly see the suits. I get the Stargazer deck doesn't have, because they're all the color is white, like all of the font is all white. So you have to actually think of which suits are red and which ones are black. But all of the other ones aren't. Even the bicycle too, and they're Mickey Mouse, but I don't think I've ever used it. These look so fucking new. So fresh. I've never used these. But again, these are like Uno cards, man. You see, I'm not the biggest Mickey Mouse fan. The edges are so crisp. I don't think I took the plastic off of them even until a couple years ago. Yeah, these ones and these ones, the Star Wars ones, which I'm not super thrilled on. They're okay, but they're Cartabuni and they're not bicycle. And they don't. They're not the same quality. I mean, they're okay. They're just not great. They're a little more difficult to read with the. But this one is. They're more difficult to read the numbers in the suits because they're literally posters and then on the edge. This one is movie posters. Which again, I've like never used that deck. I've used the SpongeBob one a lot, and obviously I've used the Winnie the Pooh one the most because I've had it since I was a kid. I used to have a blue one too. I had a blue and the purple. Ooh, these are so crispy. They're weird. These are villains. Star Wars villains. Even these, I don't get why it's so difficult to use. I'm just playing cards with, or I was just playing cards with the wrong people. Now I don't have anyone to play with. So I learned to read them instead. That'd be interesting doing like a reading with like a Star Wars deck or a Cinderella deck. Which I can, because I just did with standard cards. But I get with like these are the Stargazer ones. They're all white. So, playing something like Solitaire or something that you have to have like different suits or different colors. I get it. I don't get why people are so against my SpongeBob cards, man. I'm resentful. I'm just kidding, I'm not. I don't hold any resentment. I wrote them all down and tore them the fuck up. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite deck of cards that I've owned. I think. But obviously it's not like a deck of cards, it's tarot, so it's not like I can play Solitaire with them. I mean, I might be able to with the, as long as I didn't do the major arcana. That would be a feat, though. That would be quite the feat. You imagine, like... This is a big hand. And then you can play one that you do double layers. Yeah, they don't stay very well. Sometimes when I do double layers, I do them like that. I didn't realize so recently that that's like a hypermobile thing when you hold things like in between your fingers. I don't mean like just in general holding things between your fingers is a hypermobile thing. I mean like when you're carrying a lot of stuff and you're like your deck's here, you got this, you got your phone, like this is a hypermobile thing. And then still using this hand to open the door. That's me. would be fun to do card games with people, but it'd be really difficult for a stream thing. I don't think I could pay attention to like a table of cards and still be able to like have a chat and stuff. I barely do it with the games I do have. Speaking of which, this week I think I'm gonna do Skyrim on Wednesday because I put in all the work to get it working. I feel like I might have to spend more time in Fallout 76 like off stream to understand things a little better before I go on stream. Because I feel like I'm not as hit the sun again. Excitable, I guess. And not as responsive when I'm trying to focus so much. I don't know, I've also been thinking because I've had my heart situation in check for a while now, like on my own, managing well. I've been thinking about doing like some horror games again. Not the same ones, but like doing them again because I used to stream horror stuff. But now like for a while my heart couldn't really handle the intense suspense. Because I was, like, my heart was so unstable, but now it's been stable for a while, and I've been on a regular sleep schedule and everything like that, so it wouldn't mess anything up. And I haven't been consuming alcohol or anything that's not good for your heart. Go in there. I gotta make room to move my plate of honey out so I don't get it on everything. But yeah, I've been thinking about that again because I just have such an extensive library of games and I haven't really found, I think, my niche for the time being. As much as I do love Fallout and all of that. Having something that allows a little bit more growth without having to do as much work behind the scenes, like going back and rewatching my streams to clip them or editing them into videos or something like that without having to put in that much work. Because all of my spare time is not best spent doing that right now. Maybe trying out some other games. Because like I said, I would never stream Destiny, and then I had a really good time doing that. But obviously I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with that, because I am not. Most people watch Destiny streamers for like PvP and raid stuff, and that's just not where I am.
Don't tell me why. I know you won't save my life.
And like, as much as I love like Stardew Valley and Sunhaven and stuff, those are just so mellow that I think it's a little too mellow for me. I need something a little bit more exciting. Because like I said last time, I was looking through like categories on Twitch, and there's so much that like I've never even heard of, because I was so out of the loop of gaming and stuff for so long. I'm just looking at what there is. And then there's always Epic Games, which my Epic library is even bigger than my Steam one, and my Steam one is too big for me. Farming Simulator? You think that's my niche? I'm a farmer. That would be funny. Oh, this is recent. I got Cat Quest 2. I wanted it when I could sell. I can imagine. I used to watch people play trucking sim, not because like I was seeking that out. It was just because people I was friends with were streaming it, and I was like, "Ooh, what's this about?" And yeah, people take that very seriously. Very seriously about their simulators. But yeah, I think Cat Quest was a local co-op that I wanted to play. But now I have it because it was free. But I don't have a local co-op. I think people get serious like road rage and shit in Trucking Simulator. Turnip Boy commits tax fraud or tax evasion. I have Evil Within and Evil Within 2. I only ever got to like the first couple things for Evil Within before that was like one of the last things. Mud Restaurant. Realistic setting. That was hell. I don't even know what Mud Runner is. I don't have Sea of Thieves, but I have Blazing Sails, but that's a battle royale. I don't like those. These aren't as much fun. 911 operator, I was pretty like good at. I am a good one. I don't know what Parsec is either. Black Book. That's interesting. When I click on it, I want the about. I don't want to install it. I'm not a big fan of like platform games. Earthlock. I have ESO on that too, damn. Oh, okay. I've used Nucleus to co-op games before, but I took it off my PC before I lost all of my before I lost all my programs. It wasn't part of that. I was just like, I don't really want to do this anymore. Grime, that's interesting. Can I do that? Ah! It's nothing. You see the cursor, you can't see anything else. Oh, it was the Epic Library. I have Guacamelee and Guacamelee too. Dying Light? Is that a horror? It looks kind of horror-y. Rise of Industry. I have Sims, but I'm not a Sims streamer. That's another one that people take so seriously and they do so well. I don't even know how they would do that. Zombie game, yeah. It has achievements. How I feel about achieving things. Oh, that's interesting. It looks fun. When I said that's interesting, it like it was a good thing, not a bad thing. 4 frames, apparently. I don't know what Dead Island is. Like Evil Dead the game. Can't say how. Like I have Fallout 3 on Steam, and Epic, and I think other things too. I can't say how many copies of fucking Fallout I have. Evoland. Ooh, Darkwood looks like another horror one. The Captain. Shadow the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. What was the one I had for Steam? That's with the Witcher trilogy on Steam. Oh, I have Shadow the Tomb Raider on Steam as well. Jeez. No, I don't know about Dead Island. Lawn Mowing Simulator. I don't even know how to operate a lawnmower, to be honest with you. Car Mechanic Simulator. I could see myself doing that. I have the BioShock collection on Epic and Steam. I never did finish BioShock 3. BioShock Infinite, I mean. Paradigm. Just die already. Amnesia Rebirth. I'm not doing that again. I don't like pregnancy stuff, and that was way too pregnant for me. Shit freaks me out. Equinox. I have Ghostwire Tokyo on both, but I've definitely tried, or definitely finished that, except Spider Stud, which is fun, but there's no view. Shadows of Doubt? I wonder. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I did complete that. That was a very sad game. Prison Architect. Hunter, Call of the Wild. Never Alone? Dark Complete Edition, but DARQ. Dark. I have The Escapist 1 and 2, and Prison Architect, which are all the same thing. Essentially. Train Sim World 2. Like so many simulators. Oh my god. What is my problem? Sonic Mania. I would last like an hour maybe. I'm not good at platformers. The First Tree, which looks like that, what was the name of the other one? I do have Alien Isolation! I do own that. Survivor horror set in an atmosphere of constant dread and mortal danger. That sounds like so much fun! I love Dead Space. Option Infinite Lives, that's good. I get frustrated with it, and like I'm not good at like jumping and puzzles and stuff. When my sister would play Sonic, I would play Tails because I could use my little helicopter butt to lift her up to places, and we would get achievements, or like not achievements, but we would get like the special hidden stuff that way. Gloomhaven. Spirit of the North, that's what it was. Spirit of the North is the Fox one. And then... what? What I just said. It doesn't keep my place when I open things, so I have to start all the way back at the top of the list. The First Tree is like an indie version, it seems, of Spirit of the North. My time at Porsche. I have that on PlayStation 2. PlayStation 4 as well, not PlayStation 2. But I'm pretty sure my time at Porsche is like another Stardew. So if I'm gonna do like a farm sim, I'm gonna do either Stardew Valley or Sunhaven. Or Farm Simulator. No, I'm not. I don't think I can take it seriously enough. I have Layers of Fear 2, and what's the one on Steam? Left 4 Dead 2. Which are... Left 4 Dead 2 is another zombie one. Red Dead, yeah. I don't pay attention to sales because I have way too many games already. I don't need more games, I need a place to live. Costume Quest. I mean when it comes to like personal finance choices, I'm saying. Can't spend all my money on that. Mixed with like Animal Crossing. I have Animal Crossing too, but I have a Switch Lite, so I can't stream it. Unfortunately. I have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but the thing I don't like about that is like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 was the one that I grew up on, and it had like pre-made roller coasters that you could put down, but Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 you have to make like all the roller coasters from scratch, and that's just, I don't have the patience. I'm not a roller coaster designer. I liked getting the pre-made ones and then jacking the speed all the way up so they would fly off the tracks. I don't think I ever completed the goals for that. Put myself way in deep debt, build a pool, drown people in it when they started complaining. That's my strategy. Barony. I have 20XX, which is like a Mega Man type, but again, it's another platformer that I wasn't as good on. Killing Floor 2 seems similar to Left 4 Dead 2, and what the other one I said was? Hugh. I have Borderlands the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 3 on Epic, and I think I have 2 and 3. No, I have the same set on Steam as well, and I think PlayStation. Yeah, wave-based, but it's like zombies and stuff. The Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Those were some of my best streams. Highly recommend watching them on my YouTube. Actually, I think I only uploaded one. One of the streams. Maybe 2. And there was definitely more than that. I wonder if I would do better now. Kinda. Just cause 4. Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. That seems like another detective thing. I've Gone Home. What was that? Oh, Amazon. Predator Hunting Grounds Trial Weekend. Totally reliable delivery service. A World War Z Game of the Year edition. The Stanley Parable. These are orders that I purchased, not like alphabetical or anything. Everything. I have the Lego Batman collection and the Batman Arkham Knights collection. I've never played a Batman game a day in my life. I don't even think I like Batman very much. I don't pay attention to superheroes, and I'm so glad I don't have to. I've heard Celeste is good, and I have that one. I have Alan Wake as well. There's another horror one that was on the list for those nights. This spooky sleepover. I think it was Limbo that was a platformer that I wanted to try. It kind of had like creepy elements. This is a platformer. Yeah. I probably wouldn't last long with it. It was a puzzle platformer, yeah. I was gonna give it a shot. I mean, not now, but like when I was... Because I watched some other people play through it, and I liked the type of puzzles. Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition. Cave Story Plus. Narium, I think, was another one of the spooky ones. I liked watching it. Like I said, I don't know how well I'd handle... I don't know. Maybe if I got super... Zombies Ate My Neighbor. I don't have that, but I have Just Die Already. Which is, I think, just like a local co-op where you're old people and you get into shit. I started playing last day of June, but it was when I was struggling with my PTSD from a car accident, so it was a difficult one to get through. It's about grief, so I don't think it would be a good time. Overcooked. Let's see, alphabetical. Woo. Man, I'm pretty sure. I know this doesn't have anything to do with it. It's because my news thing popped up. Because my news thing popped up. It had a picture of Biden, and I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that he ruined Sunday Funday, which is it's Hasanabi's Sunday broadcast, and I was expecting that he was gonna watch the new Curtis Connor video. And I have a difficulty watching videos by myself, so I watch somebody else watch videos to feel like there's some more things going on around me. But yesterday I went to see what he was doing, and it was because fucking Biden dropped out. He did a political stream on Sundays. And like, he's my favorite streamer, but I don't like his regular content. And I rarely watch him live. But like when he watches like the old TLC stuff, like old TLC shows, I like that a lot. Ruined Sunday Funday for us. This is Abzu. Beautiful underwater adventure game that evokes the dream of diving. I don't know how to handle that. My new... Well, it's not a new fear. It's a fear that has very much existed for a long time, but it's something that I've been... I guess... not exploring, I don't know. Like, typically when you want something, like, scary or that gives you, like, that, you know, whatever, I would go for, like, paranormal stuff or whatever, but since paranormal stuff no longer affects me, I started watching, like, videos of deep dark ocean and shit. Apparently there's, like, these, it's the thalassophobia, which is, like, the fear of deep dark water, but it's, like, video compilations, and they're, like, tests, so it starts out, like, easy, and then they get, like, scarier and scarier as they go. I thought some of those might be fun to do for like Monday streams for part of our video stuff. I'm gonna install Alien Isolation because that was fun. I'm still like really surprised. Yeah, fear of open water, what Baylor Polo. Because we still don't know. And it's not like paranormal stuff that we've been exploring for hundreds, thousands of years or whatever. We still don't really have answers. Like, we can't explore it. That's why we don't have answers. And I can't handle it. I can, but it still gives me that like spooky like when you watch a couple of them and you start like wondering like not wondering it but like feeling there's something in the room like watching or whatever like that fear that paranormal stuff typically experiences. Like if you watch a lot of paranormal stuff, more paranormal things will start happening around you. If I watch a lot of deep dark water and like shark videos and giant squid videos, I start to get that like weird feeling. My sleep paralysis demon is in the corner of the room. Epic library. I have read and agree. I did not read it. Didn't learn my lesson. Giant squid fights. Videos of like giant squids taking down ships, even if they're fake. That's scary. I'm gonna reinstall 911 operator because that was fucking good at it. Nobody told me I couldn't. It's just I took those off when I was starting the wipe of my PC. What's the blue creatures in the water aren't actually black or blue, but red? I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense, but that makes them worse. I have Antstream Arcade and Arcade Paradise, and I'm not the biggest fan of arcade games. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I thought I had the whole Assassin's Creed thing at one point. Yeah, Black Book looks interesting. Like the art is pretty. Just thinking of a giant like red squid under the water just makes it so much worse. I don't know why. Black Book is a dark RPG adventure based on Slavic myths in which you play a young sorceress, fight evil forces in card-based battles, and explore the world where humans live alongside mythological creatures. That sounds fun. Wow, that art style is really pretty. Monsters are terrifying, yo. Blair Witch. Walking Dead bridge constructor? What the fuck? Why did I do this? I also have Centipede and Black Widow, which are arcade games. I don't know, it's something in my in my Epic library. Bridge Constructor, The Walking Dead. Prepare for ultimate mashup experience. Bridge Constructor, The Walking Dead combines the legendary and challenging puzzle gameplay of Bridge Constructor with the post-apocalyptic zombie universe of AFC's The Walking Dead. Why the fuck did they do that? Build bridges and other constructions through bleak landscapes and ruined structures. Yeah, right? Money is why. I guess it's fair since I've never heard of Bridge Constructor before. Oh, I guess I have. Not heard of it, but I recognize the... I thought that was like a mobile game, Bridge Constructor. It says brutally funny. There's my niche, guys. Bridge Constructor, Walking Dead. Chess Ultra. I'm gonna play chess on stream because people don't like it when I do well at chess. At one point in my life I was a chess autistic, so don't fuck with me. Sure, started PC and then moved to mobile? I thought I've always seen it on mobile. But that doesn't mean that you're wrong in any way, it's just That's so interesting. Like, such an interesting thing to have on. I feel like that was like one of the original, like mobile games when there was only like a few. Before like the Best Fiends era. Darkwood is a new perspective on survival horror. Scavenge and explore a rich, ever-changing, free roam world by day, then hunker down your hideout and pray for the morning light. I'm gonna install that one. Maybe we'll do some horror stuff for Fridays until I get a better grasp on Fallout 76. Oh, that's not how you do it. I scrolled all the way down to get that to only open the store page again. What was Canarium? I forget. Coronian is a chilling Lovecraftian game which follows a gripping story involving four scientists in their endeavor to challenge what we normally consider to be the absolute limits of nature. The art style in the rooms that they're in looks like Amnesia if it was done by the people who did Hades, if that makes sense. And I will never wear a heart rate monitor because my resting heart rate is 99 anyway. So it's not gonna show, it's not gonna do much. Death coming. I also have Dauntless and Monster Hunter World, I believe. But I don't know, I was never that good at the monster stuff. It's just continual boss fighting. I think it gets... Yeah, my resting heart rate is like 99. I recently got myself another smartwatch. It's a refurbished one. I didn't get it new. That was the cheapest version was to get a refurbished one, which is fine. But I took my heart rate the other night before falling asleep because I only wear it at night because it's a good alarm because I have it on only vibrate, so it just like vibrates on my wrist, and that it's one of the things that wakes me up without being annoying to everybody around me. But yeah, I took it as I was like falling asleep and my heart rate was 104. That's bad. It was. I didn't play Monster Hunter World with a friend. That was a gift that Yoni got me gave me because he accidentally bought 2 copies. But I was playing Dauntless with a friend, and that was pretty fun. But at the same time, I didn't really know what was going on. Death coming. Just doing what now? It's a little pixely. Death Coming is a non-linear puzzle game where you must harvest human souls Final Destination style. However, pesky mortals are not your only problem, as the Agents of Light will do everything they can to stop you. Fun! Humor stories. Harvest beauty human souls! You're just an NPC. That's cute. Got little Streets of Rogue vibes. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Dying Light. Survive in a city threatened by zombie virus. Discover the hard choices you'll have to make on your secret mission. Will loyalty to your superiors prove stronger than your will to save the survivors? The choice is yours. That isn't scary. That sounds like too many decisions. I struggle with the decisions of like following what you're supposed to, like superiors, like the game mechanics, and then empathizing too much with the people that don't exist. Oops, Figment. Oh, what? The store page doesn't exist. How do I have it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Sandbox. What a story did done. That's fair. That makes sense. Oh, Figment kind of looks like Witchwood that I was playing, which I never finished either. But again, that's another like cozy game that I'm not. I am not qualified. I'm fully qualified to be a cozy gamer, but not a cozy streamer. I don't think I'm soothing enough. I'm a little abrasive. Everything. Everything is an epic award-winning reality simulation game where everything you see is a thing you can be, from animals to planets to galaxies and beyond. That's fun. Narrated by this inspiring philosophy of Alan Watts. Isn't that the other game? Oh, that's Alan Wake. Never mind. I was wrong. Featuring a rich score from a composer, everything, bring new perspective to life. That sounds cool. I thought it was like a merge game. I think my obsession with like Little Alchemy of making all of the things in the universe through combining stuff. I never did finish that. I had to force myself to stop when I got hyper focused on it because I wasn't able to sleep without my brain trying to mix things up. Make combinations. Floppy Nights is one I just got. It looks cute. Ah! Almost lost my squish, dude. Ghostbusters! Gone home? I have Grand Theft Auto 5? What? Why? It's so random. Come on, bring up the store page. I think I might do Alien Isolation this Friday, actually. Because again, I don't know if I'll have the time, but I kind of don't feel like making stuff work. Fallout 4 work. I will at some point, no worries, but at the same time, it's something I wanted to try for a while. I've seen a couple people play it. It's kind of similar to Dead Space. I have not played GTA 5. Everyone has, but not me. I don't even know if that's... Is that TOS? Shadows of Doubt. The game is procedurally generated sandbox detective games. That's awesome. I was trying to see if I added it in the list, but... So... You arrive home after a year abroad, you expect your family to greet you, but the house is empty, something's not right. Where is everyone? And what's happened here? Unravel the mystery for yourself and gone home. That's what that is. That's entirely true to so I see. That makes sense. That tracks. Back to library. Come on, Epic. Recipe for disaster. This is not alphabetical. Pretty sure everybody knows what it is, at least. Grime Definitive Edition. Guild of Dungeoneering. Hand of Fate 2. Hell is others. Hitman. Inner space. Not outer space. Into the breach. Inside kind of looks like, what was the other one? I also have itch.io, which I have, I think, another 200 some games on, because I got them for, they were doing, like, a bunch of civil rights stuff during 2020, so they sold, like, they sold, like, huge packs. Just die already. Old People Mayhem Sandbox. Yeah. Just Die Already is an Old People Mayhem Sandbox created by the designers of Goat Simulator. You are old and angry and you've just been kicked out of your retirement home. How will you survive in a world that wants you to just die already? That looks like a fun thing to play with multiple people. It has a similar feel like Gary's mod. The Pillars of Earth. Layers of Fear 2. Limbo, that's what it was. Limbo kind of looks similar to Inside. But Limbo looks a little darker. I also just got Made of Skur. I don't know what that is. Midnight Ghost Hunt. Ghost hunting? A chaotic multiplayer hide-and-seek game. Possess seemingly harmless objects as ghosts or chase them down as hunters before the clock strikes midnight. That's fun. Hey, if only I had friends. No, I'm kidding. It's just difficult because I don't like organizing streams anymore. I used to be like the main person who did that, and I don't want to do it. Oh, Mud Runner. Oh. I have that. Abduction, but it's OB. Abduction. Pine. Prey. Predecessor. That's a word I know. Railway Empire. Rise of Industry. I have so many simulator games. Somebody doesn't often play Sims. Shadow Tactics. That guy kind of looks like the Drifter. Shadowrun. Solstice. Stick it to the man. So send me back to the mud. Into the muddy gulag for ya. Fight your way out. Teamfight Tactics Inkborn Fables looks so cute. It's seriously a fun game. Interesting. Terraforming Mars. The end is nigh. Let's add the Evil Within to our install list. I didn't get far in that. I have read and agree. I don't agree. Load! I broke it. Wait, it's they're organ. I don't know anything about it. The World Next Door. This war of mine. Train Sim World 2. Train World Sim 2. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2. Wolfenstein. World War Z. What is XCOM 2? Open! Nope. Nope. Open! Yeah, it's been wandering all day. Aliens rule Earth, but secretly hiding a sinister agenda. As the leader of a guerrilla force, she must ignite a global resistance to eliminate the alien threat and save the human race. That's scary! Pain simulator, more like. I'm scared of aliens, but I'm gonna play Alien Isolation. Terrified of aliens. +17. Blood, strong language, and violence. I love violence. Created using Cathode Engine. Never heard of it. An add-on, Alien Isolation Trauma. Owie! Safe Haven, The Trigger, Last Survivor, Lost Contact, Corporate Lockdown. Oh shit, it's running on my time. Losing half your crew, you miss 80% chance to hit shots. I don't know if I can handle it, to be honest. I don't know if I've got the guts. Destiny 2, the final shape on Epic is 37. Not saying that I can expend that, but that's the cheapest I've seen it. Skur Ritual? What is this Skur? So we're doing Alien Isolation on Friday. Still gonna do Skyrim on Wednesday. I have Code Simulator. I miss Maple Story too. The only Resident Evil I have is Resident Evil 1, which I played through. I only have 15 achievements though. Yeah, I have the Witcher set. Squish. What do I want to do on Wednesday? Souls game? I don't think I have one. I don't really know. I don't have Remnant either. I have Rental. What that is. Looks cute and creepy. Honkai Star Rail. I started that, but I started it on a simulator, so if I got it on Epic, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, when people were playing, like really, when the oh my god, what is it? I just completely lost it. I do love Honkai Star Rail. But it's like, do I want to throw myself into one of those? And I told Yoni I would do the Uma, that horse girl game. Elden Ring, when people are getting like really into Elden Ring, I went back and started Dark Souls 3 and I didn't get very far because I got way too. Yeah, I heard they're not great to their creators either, so I don't know if I want to do that. My recommended games are Grand Theft Auto 5 and League of Legends. Are you calling me toxic? Don't do it. I know they're well loved, and I've watched people play them, and I think they're interesting, but I do not have the the patience to stay within it. Yeah, League, right? Never. I refuse. That person that I lived with for a while that was the absolute worst was a League player, and you would hear him swear and slam the wall at like 5 o'clock in the morning. League players are the worst. No offense to anyone. But chances are, if you're a League player, you know. Hey, Grand Theft Auto 5 is like the highest viewers right now. Why? Attractive League player, right? when you're about to move into with someone like a roommate and they say that they game all the time, ask what they play. Because if it's League, don't do it. Army service, that makes more sense. Dark and darker. Escape from Tarkov. I don't have that thing. For the King 2? There's a 2? I love For the King. Teamfight Tactics is on there. So is that from like... Check out which fight. I'm not on, I'm on, looking at Twitch stuff right now. I mean, I can still have it, but... Like, the genres of games, or the categories of games that I have on Epic are, like, horror games, simulator games, and then, like, the cutesy kind of indie games. So I could do that on Wednesday. What a juxtaposition. Cutesy games, and then... Yeah, I don't have this one yet. Looks sick, though. Creepy as fuck. I don't know how I feel about that because the ship's the ghost ship's kind of fits within that fear of the deep dark water. Okay, I definitely have to stop before 5:30, but I wanted to get a better idea. Not that I'm like bored of the games, because obviously they're my favorite games. It's just I kind of want to switch it up and do something different for stream at least. Oh, it's not diabolical, it's diabotical. That's fun. I've never played Left 4 Dead, so I don't know. I have it, I've never played it. But zombie games would probably fit more in the Friday stuff if I'm doing the horrors. Phantom Watch looks creepy. I was going through free games real quick. Left 4 Dead and Warhammer. I have never played Warhammer either. I'm a problem, I know. I've had so much to catch up. But I didn't grow up gaming. Like, I had the Sega Genesis and SNES. No, I just had the NES, not the SNES. For years, and I didn't get like a PlayStation 2 until I was like almost done with high school, I'm pretty sure. And I still didn't really... The only game that I played like regularly was probably Man-Sized Rats. It was Guitar Hero games. Yeah, Costume Quest 2 is a kind of cutesy. What was it, Cat? Is it Cat Quest? It is Cat Quest. Lots of quests. Floppy Knights kind of looks similar. For the King is more turn-based, but I've streamed that before. Forever ago, but I don't know how it would go about myself. Jotun Valhalla. Didn't I have a bunch of these? Now I'm specifically looking for them, I can't see them. PC Building Simulator was another sim that I forgot to mention. Oh, I have Remnant from the Ashes. I didn't have it on Steam. Spirit of the North. What was... Yeah, it's totally a reliable delivery service. Wasn't that Turnip Boy commits tax evasion? Wonder Boy. Pretty players. Souls games is a great start. I'm not good with Souls games. Gonna hurt myself. The bridge. I didn't see that before. Looks like another sad game. This is Teamfight Tactics. Battle within an inky realm brimming with mischievous creatures and game-changing encounters. Will the spirits bestow their favor, or will your journey follow a more perilous path? That's cute. The art style. Oh, I lost my squishy friend. He's gone. I'm comparing what I have to like what other people are playing. Seven Days to Die. I have that, but I've never played it. Farming Simulator is up there with Honkai Star Rail. Such an interesting world, Twitches. Yeah, Subnautica, that's one that I don't think I could do because the deep dark waters. I don't have it either. The Simpsons Hit and Run being popular again is such an interesting thing. Pools, hot tubs, and beaches is up there with World of Warships. Oh, this world is so beautiful. And Stardew Valley. Maple Story 1, that's interesting. I never played 1. Don't scream. Doofus. Animal Crossing. I would stream Animal Crossing if I could. Maybe someday, and then nobody will care about it anymore. Hollow Knight. I was looking for something like either kind of cutesy for Wednesdays or like Anime Girls. But I'm not seeing where the crossover of what I own and what what has an audience already. Diablo 2. It's Celeste, but that was a platformer. I don't know how well I do with that. Oh, that's supernatural image. I don't like. That makes me feel weird. Beat Saber is one that I wanted to try too, but I need different shit for that. Someday. Anime holidays. I don't know what that is. Resident Evil. Witcher's on there. I'm probably out of time and I haven't come to a decision. Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, Punishing Grey Raven's not one of the ones that's popular. So I don't think it's worth revamping my account. I don't think Battle's new. Just in Asia. Yeah. My Japanese is not good enough to be a streamer for Asia. Dark and darker. That's actually one of the few card games that I did actually play with my brother in the short time that he lived with us. This video player dog. Can't say I was gonna. Withering Waves is a free one. Anime similar. Can I get some help today? Lord help me with the blood that I bleed. I want to know if you beat the shoulder that I need. Genshin Impact, which I did a little bit, but didn't super feel that. I'm trying to feel new things. Anxiety taking over me, I can't. It's kind of the same boat as Genshin. I figured Genshin being one of the most popular. So it looks like it's gonna have to be Honkai Star Rail or like Stardew. Or just stay with Skyrim, because I spent all that time trying to get it fixed. I'm not saying that we won't do the other stuff in the future. I just might need a little more time to suss some things out. figure out where my interests lie, because obviously, like, I played PGR, I really liked it. I started Honkai Star Rail, I really liked it. Now that I keep talking about it, I'm gonna get PGR. See if I can get my account back. I had a good collection of girls that I liked. I think on my Discord I still have my name. Not my name, my number. What? Yeah, my PGR number I still have. PGR stream. I think if I want to do something different other than Skyrim for Wednesdays, until Uma. Yeah, that's what it is. That was my friend cover feature. I gotta find myself. If I get my account back to what it was, like back up to normal, then we can do PGR on Wednesdays, and if not, maybe I'll do at least this Wednesday Honkai Star Rail or something like that. I'm a fan of my anime girls. It's just something I haven't really talked about or been public about. Just because. Because I didn't like know a lot, and like, you know, when you first like start getting into things, you don't want to be like, when you say, oh, I really like this, you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, this one is so much better, you know, that kind of thing. So I just, yeah. But I want to switch it up as much as I love streaming Skyrim and playing Skyrim. I guess that's popular. I don't even know what that one is. But I want to try out some different stuff and explore my my game library, since I have so fucking much already. And so many titles. I'm like, I have it, but I never played it. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's so good. So we'll try to do that. So I think Wednesdays we'll do something cute, and then Fridays we'll do something scary. Kawaii and kawaii. No, I don't. No, I don't. My stream's not gonna be. Somebody said my stream was family friendly once. I was like, what the fuck? Nah. But yeah, I do have to get out of here because I still have a couple work things to do before I have to get myself to stop for the evening. I did have a wonderful time doing tarot and talks and searching for games with you guys. I'm excited to try some different stuff. Get into new worlds. As much as I love my safe worlds. It's a good time. But yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday at 3 o'clock for something cute, something kawaii. And I appreciate you.